Hey, what's up people out there? How are you? Well guys, in this video I'm going to talk about how you can prepare for the SSC CGL 2018. Well guys, how to prepare? Yeah, this is a big question. Well, if your preparation will be good, of course you are going to crack SSC CGL 2018. It is as simple as that, isn't it? But the thing is how to prepare. The question remain the same, that is how. Well guys, the answer is very easy, and all you have to do is to study on a daily basis. What I mean to say is, well, it is always better to study on a daily basis instead of alternate days, or sometimes someday you are studying 12 hours and next day you are not studying. This is a very bad habit to the right. Secondly, what make it, just take 2 or 3 pages of A4 sheet and just plan out how you are going to follow, what are the things you are doing, you will do on the daily basis, right? As like suppose as you made like this day I will make simplification, next day I will read preposition, next day I will do reasoning, so on. First of all, you have to make the plan on for the prelims, right? After that, switch to the mains, that is the tier 2 basically we say, and then for descriptive, then and there's no any other process, right? So what I mean to say is you must have a plan in the form of written form, not in the like in my mobile, not in a physical form. Better to take a diary or whatever source of knowledge you can carry, just write it down, each and everything, whatever thing you're going to follow. After that, now you have a clear path, as like suppose you are going from Delhi to Bombay. Now you will plan out in which train you are going to reserve, or you will book an airways, like in which airways, as like Jet Airways or SpiceJet or Air India, whichever the India is, right? You will just book a ticket. Now you have specify, to be more crystal specify, specific about anything is very important. As like if you will not specific about anything, you will after 2 days or 1 day you will divert to this direction, that direction. Now after planning out each and everything, whatever you're going to do, now you have a clear cut of things in your mind that these are the things I have to follow. Whatever the things will come, I'm not going to follow because I have a crystal clear plan out, and if I will follow it, then definitely I am going to crack SSC CGL 2018, right? Secondly, more than anything else, first of all, I always believe in yourself that I am going to crack SSC CGL 2018. Well guys, trust me, this is the basic funda through which you can crack any of the exam, because believe is something what you are believing in yourself. Whatever you're doing, whatever the plan you have, you are trusting on that. No, if I will follow this, I am going to crack SSC CGL 2018. If you will doubt about your plan, about yourself, about everything that is associated with you, you are never ever get success in SSC CGL 2018 or 2019, 20, 21, any year, means any year. Got it? Secondly, your environment matters a lot. Well guys, I know why I'm telling this, because I have already faced this kind of problem, and when I escaped from that place, the horrible wow change came with me, because the surrounding I was living, that was horrible, and when I left that place and switched to other place, the horrible change, is not horrible, is a pleasant change I got from that place. So environment matters a lot, where so much of negative person, where so much of the person who always taunt on you, who always say bad thing about you, always criticize you, or and negative environment is really a really bad thing to. If you can able to switch your place, switch it right now, right here. If you can't, then just try to keep yourself as isolated as possible, because trust me, this kind of things banging on your mind, actually banging on you. If you are facing this kind of problem, or you have already faced this kind of problem, then you are completely associating with me what I am telling to you guys, right? To try to escape from this type of persons or this kind of environment, better I will say, as like I switched from that place where I was living so much of negative throughout my colony, like so much of negative, like always criticizing about me, always taunting this or that kind of. The environment was very nasty on that place, so I switched myself and I found a very drastic change in my life, and that change was the blessings for me, right? Next, third is your fix your timetable. Fix your timetable means, suppose you want to stay, and one thing I will also add on this, that like 3 to 4 hours if you are studying, according to me, on a daily basis, this is sufficient. It's not like you will only study and you are leaving each and everything on this planet. Nothing, no need to do this also, man. All you have to do is, along with the story, you can do whatever things you want to do in your life, right? Suppose you love to play cricket, you can play cricket, you can learn music, you can do so many things along with your story. So for me, this is a wrong mentality that if the exam is coming or this or that is coming, I'm going to quit each and everything. Might be when the exam will come very close, on that time you can increase the number of hours story instead of your cutting down the sports or any extra curriculum, whatever things you do, like badminton, dancing, whatever you're singing. It's not about only cricket, this is about music, carol, whatever you like, right? Fourth, and this is the real question. Actually, I missed out. This should be the first question. Anyways, this is the question you have to ask many times to yourself, and this is the question. And actually the question is it really I am want to become an I am actually want to crack SSCL, or I'm just influenced by someone, or this is a dream of my parents? This is the real question you have to ask before preparation. And if you are not getting the clear-cut, very precise, very convincing answer for this question, till date, I will suggest ask yourself, and when you will get the right answer, then prepare as hard as possible and get the job or whatever thing. Suppose might be it's possible that you are not made for the story. Might be possible that you are a sportstic person. You love to play. You suppose you're interested in soccer. So instead of you are preparing, instead of playing soccer, you are preparing. So you are not doing right thing with yourself. Right decision is the main way through which you can break yourself, you can make yourself right. So before you start, you should know why you want to do SSC season, why you want to prepare. Is it something like somebody suggested you, you influence from that person, or this is the peer pressure, your parents pressure, or randomly you are not aware of what to do in your life. That's why you're doing all this thing, right? This could be the possible reason. So you must be clear enough, better to be more precise, crystal clear self why to do SSC CGL or any of the exam, right? As I have already told you, you have to make a plan out this or that, and next this point is totally associated with it. Guys, strictly follow this. After getting why you want to become SSC CGL, or why you want to get why you want to give the exam up, you should be clear enough. Like as like I have seen many times, guys, the guys or girl who are not made first, though they are still continuing since 3 or 4 years, they are continuing stirring, and they're not getting success, right? The reason is they're not made for story, although they are just doing story. If you like to do something, then it's become very easy for you guys to crack anything, instead to just doing the thing just because somebody else is doing and you are influenced from that person, right? Now come to the point, that is strictly follow whatever your plans are. Well guys, this is really very important as far as to crack SSC CGL 2018. It's not like one day you're falling, another day you're just ruining, thrashing the whatever the plans you have. No, this should not be happen. This should not be happen, right? So you must follow your plan very strictly. Make a, as like before making plan, you must be try to evaluate each and every aspect that is associated with her, right? From time to day, from your upcoming any marriage occasion, on the each and everything, man, it should be, you must be evaluate each and everything. On the basis of that, you should take the decision, right? Next point is what? Next point is, after making the plan, strictly follow, maintain a good health. Health maintenance is also very important. Well guys, a good mind live in a good health, right? I mean, if you're ill, if you're not feeling good, how can you study, how can you think, or how can you visualize the things, right? So maintain a good health, eat good, eat fresh goods, or as much as hydrate yourself. Simply what I mean to say is, just do whatever the way you can make your health yourself ill-free, right? If you're making yourself ill-free, then this is the best thing you can do. You can favor it to yourself, right? The next point is what? The next point is I think this is all about, guys. I don't think so anything else. One more thing. Next point is your preparation, your dedication, your persistence should be from first day to till your last day. Your last day should be like the day you are getting the joining letter, right? You're persistent. You should be persistent towards your goal, like so as like you are giving SSC, after giving tier 1, suppose now you are totally relaxed and you're not caring about the tier 2, you're not focused enough. So this should not be happen, right? You should be focused from first day to last day. What I mean by last day is, unless you are not getting the joining letter, unless you not got the job, you should be persistent towards your goal. And once you will get the goal, you can do. After that, you know, priorities will change. Like now, right now you're storing your priorities to, like, suppose any person who want to become cricketer, his priority is to play cricket. Your priority is to story, right? Correct. So as per the requirement, our priorities, and after getting the job, I don't think so your priority will be story. Your priority will change, of course. Then, and this is the way the life runs, right? The next point I actually suddenly got, and this is the most, you know, the most is, you are preparing for the SSC CGL 2018, then do not need to fill any other form. Do not need to fill any other form means you focus solely on SSCCL, and after that you will see you are able to crack SSC of 2018 in a very efficient and a very easy way. Because we bang on the hammer on one place 10 times, 15 times, the probability to break that hammer rock is much more greater than the if you're banging the hammer different places in a rock. This is not going to break the rock. You should bang on the hammer on the rock at one place. This is the same way. You have to focus only on one goal, and for this I will also suggest you can read the book The One Thing. This book is going to change your perspective towards the SSC, towards life. This life-changing book. This is the book I'm sharing with you. This is the book I'm telling you. This is not just a book. This is more than that, guys. This is the book. It will give you the direction how to follow your dream, how you can achieve anything. So don't take this book just a book. Is actually more than that, right? What else? Well, guys, I don't think so any point I left it right. So just follow all this thing, and if you are if I left any other point you think that is very important, so you can comment down below. I love to add on this in my part 2 of the how to prepare for SCC 2018, right? Well, with this note, I will say have a great day, guys, and I hope you are going to follow whatever the guidance I have given to you, because guidance matters a lot. It's give you the clarity how to do, why to do, and what to do. These 3 questions are as important as anything else on this earth, right? So with this note, just start your preparation, guys. Just start your preparation, right? And of course you will get success, that is for sure. There is no any other reason not to get success, because you are doing all sorts of things that is the real ingredients to crack SSC CGL 2018, right? One point I suddenly got in my mind, that is, one, guys, previous year question papers as far as SSC CGL or as far as SSC exam is concerned is very important, right? So you must go through all the previous year question papers that somehow give you the idea what is the actually requirement of SSC CGL, right? So when you go through the question papers, you will get the idea, you will analyze the things, where I have to focus more, where I can take it the things little bit of less, where I have to emphasize more, where what are my plans, strategies should be, and what are the main topics I have to read very, very, very deep, and what are topics I can take it little lesser, right? So previous year question paper along with previous year just not only see, just try to practice it. Just try to practice it, just try to solve as much as question as possible, so that you will get used to of it. And when you become used to of it, it's become very 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 easy for you to crack the SSC CGL 2018, instead of a person who is not aware about things, who is just randomly studying. And well guys, two more points is coming in my mind. First is, before before start to study, you should go through the syllabus very 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 thoroughly. Very 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 thoroughly means complete syllabus, whatever the syllabus SSC has given to you. Just go through it, just try to analyze the syllabus, try to evaluate the syllabus, try to figure out where you have to focus more, what are your lacking points, where you are not good in this topic or that topic, right? So you must be clear enough about your syllabus. Unless you will know what are the things you have to study, how you can prepare. It is as simple as that, right? In any sports or in anything, you first of all, any coach or any person who organize a game, he or she just convey you this or that this is the rule you have to follow, and on the basis of that you follow the rules, right? The same thing happens in story as well. You have to follow certain rules. You should know what are the syllabus, what are the lacking points, right? And you will know, you can emphasize more on that topic, and of course you can make that topic weaker to stronger, right? One more, and this is the most crucial. Well guys, as you know, since 2016 the SSC exams are online exams, so give the test series online, right? Gives test series online instead of offline, right? If you will give the test series in online, purchase from any portal or any I don't want to take the names of any one. You are wise enough what I mean to say is, right? You know so many portals, so many test series available in the online, right? So you can purchase. Most of them are paid, that is for sure, right? So you can purchase that online test series and practice on a daily basis. One test series on a daily basis is very 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 important for you guys. Do not skip this is the key. The person who is unaware about the online test and the person you are doing on a daily basis, when you will go for the exam, you will totally familiar with the exam pattern. You will totally familiar with what are the things you have to do while solving the problem. Suppose I'm a person, I have a good command over my syllabus each and everything, but I don't know how to operate the computer and how to give the online test, then it is difficult for me. I will only just search out and I will waste my time to just click this or that. But your preparation is not that good as mine is, but you know how to operate. You can solve the question and move faster than me, right? You become used to of it, and you will go for the examination. You will not feel any kind of awkwardness. You will totally familiar with this. So giving test series on daily basis is also a key to get success in SSC season, and better to say the most important way through which you can get the success in SSC CGL 2018, right? With this note, guys, I'm going to say have a great day, take care of yourself, and you are going to rock in the SSC CGL 2018 exam, that is for sure. Have a great day.